good time for you to get real about deep connections and past baggage this week. I feel like right now, huge energies as you're kind of coming into April. This is a time for you. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. Take what resonates, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. We're going to use the same glow as well as we smudged, a nice clearing of your energy and just, you know, sort of embracing what's coming. All right? Let's get started, Leo. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Now is the time to forget all the noise that's circling outside your emotional world. This is a real time for you to get to the nitty-gritty. As I was kind of meditating on your energies and grabbing some sort of idea of what's happening for you, it became quite clear that it's a tumultuous time. We did get friendliness. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Now, you know, easy enough message, but then there was Leo, a sort of sense of here. Coming with these cards, I was a little concerned because I was like, what is, you know, underlying energies here? That's why I came up with this baggage, because I feel like you're trying to express your love, and in the past relationships, how you expressed your love was maybe not reciprocated, or maybe made you feel guilty, or different, or like it was wrong in some way, and that's not the case. I feel like we also got responsibility. We're aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Now, yes, if you become rigid and sort of jaded in that way, I feel like you're understanding your responsibility and, you know, how you're coming across to people in terms of your relationships, whether you're single or you're in a connection. Express your love here. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. This is, you know, telling you sort of whether you're single or coupled with somebody, Leo, now is a great time for you to sort of to embrace expressing your true authentic self, you know, in the passion, you know, heart center that you are. And worth waiting for. Now, I feel like this is almost going to be a reading that is culminated for the single sign here, because, you know, recently single, I want to say that as well. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like right now, this kind of becomes quite clear for you, because watching for signs came out, so you can see signs, and it says, watch out for signs leading you to true love. Exactly. I feel like there is a sense of you may have been missing, maybe even a partner that's right in front of your face. Illusion here. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Right? So again, you're worrying about that. There's a sense of you don't want to go through the same bullshit that you went through past. I get that. We also have clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. If you're feeling like in the past, or even going into these new relationships, you're having that sense of jadedness, that because you don't necessarily believe that, you know, a partner is going to come for you. You've been waiting for some time, and it can feel a little bit like, oh, it's never coming. And what I do get is usually hurt, and I can, you know, understand that feeling. You're very jaded and a little bit guarded. But you do understand the capacity to how, you know, to what real love is. I feel like you're, in that sense, this is you kind of also understanding how love was given and received in the past relationship as well. You know, I feel like you need to embrace what destiny has in store for you. Embrace what, you know, yes, you've been through many past hurts for some. And the last one definitely left some scars, right? And I get that. But now it is time to get real about that baggage. Take a look at it. What is it bringing up currently for you that is either hindering you, stopping you altogether, or preventing you from sort of following, you know, your path of love here? We're going to take a look at what's coming out for you in the next month of April, and we're going to clarify it. We're just going to take over and we're going to see what's coming out for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Leo for love for April 2025. What's coming out for Leo? Love, love, love. All right, we got that Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse for you. There's a sense of there's not give and take in terms of money towards Virgo Capricorn. there's, you know, feel like more is going out than is coming in, and that could be, again, money related issues that, you know, kept you stifled in some relationships here. I feel like it's also that balance of give and take. Whether it's in regards to money, there wasn't a lot of equal balance in the relationship of you know, giving both equal partners, giving everything emotionally and otherwise into this relationship. Ace of Pentacles coming out upright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Following your roots here for me, you know, focusing on, you know, money, work, as well as has been your focus for some time. And you're starting to see growth from it. There's a sense of really getting your hands dirty, putting the work in terms of love. And I feel like that's also a sense of you working through about these deep connections. It could be fundamentally, you know, back to your roots, you know, where these issues kind of culminated, right? From the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tens are endings and new beginnings. I feel like that's you know, you're wanting that happy life, you're striving for those goals, and you felt like you had it, and then I feel like that's, again, there is a sense of really looking back at how, you know, we all have that grow up, get married, have children mentality, and I feel like that's sort of maybe what you did in hindsight, looking back at that, and sort of, you know, wondering how and why you rushed so much into something here, I feel like, in a sense. Ooh, that Three of Swords coming out for you. It's been a moment of heartbreak, right? This broken family dynamic that I felt like happened here in the past, whether you have, you know, whether you're married and had children, or it just caused a lot of rift within your heart. That was a moment that changed a lot for you. And it has left you in a sense of heartbreak, reeling over that sense of what it did to you emotionally, and getting the clarity on how it you know, affected you going forward. We have the Ace of Cups. I'd like to see it. Love is coming in for you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, right after that Three of Swords, you are going to find that love, that reciprocating, you know, energy. You have this, you know, Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This heartbreak is temporary, you know, in sense it may feel like it's not so temporary in the middle of it, but you are going to get through it, and you're going to understand, you know, life in a lot better dynamic for yourself. Can we clarify that Six of Pentacles for Leo, please? In love, clarifying that Six of Pentacles for Leo. Clarify that Six of Pentacles in reverse for Leo. You got that Hermit card energy, Virgo. Could be dealing with Virgo, but this is a sense of going within, feeling like light, again, forgetting the noise out, you know, circling outside that emotional world and going within to get some internal information, internal guidance system here, because that's how you're going to get clear about, you know, which path to take and how to heal your way through this, you know, connection or past connection that's left out some baggage on, and so that you're not carrying this on into the next. Clarifying that Ace of Pentacles for Leo, please. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, you feel guarded here. There, you know, you're trying to move. I like the Nine of Wands for you because it says suggest passion and not bubbling. But there's also a sense of restriction. You're kind of, you know, nervous. I want to say fearful about following some path here. Can I clarify that Ten of Pentacles? I feel like it kept you in a sense of, you know, yeah, very restricted, okay? Because, you know, you can see the card, I'll show you in a second. He only has the use of one arm, so there's one is in a cast sense. So I feel like for you, this is a sense of being restricted, trying, you know, to bulldoze your way through something. We have, look at that, the Ace of Pentacles coming out in reverse to clarify that. So you have the Ace of Pentacles twice here, and that's clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Your roots, money is, you know, maybe for some of you, this, you felt like this, maybe there was you had to give you a lot of money in this situation, whether a relationship, they took a lot of money. There was a sense of money being a lot of issue here. And it is for some, and most of us, you know, these days, especially with the world and economy going the way it is. Clarifying that Three of Swords. What's this heartbreak about? What's breaking Leo's heart here? This is a painful time to let go of. This is that family dynamic. I feel like that you had to, you know, sort of accept and walk away from. That Page of Wands coming in, new information. new opportunities beckoning here, and I feel like once you see through this, that this pain actually has very much purpose. Sounds cliche to say it, but it is. It's true. You know, looking back at what you could have done differently in some ways, and I feel like there's just a lot of things that you could have done differently. Ace of Cups. Can I clarify that? Ace of Cups. You do have 3 aces on the deck, so angel number 111 could be powerful for you this week as well. Leo, take a look at that. Even try 111 hertz out there. It could be exactly the frequency that you need to hear at this time. We have that 9 of Cups in reverse coming out. Your wish fulfillment card is, you know, because I feel like it's right there. You're on the precipice, but what you're wishing to manifest in regards to love is not happened yet. You have that King of Pentacles in reverse, strength on the bottom of the deck, as well as that Star card again. There's a lot of incoming, you know, energy where I feel like it's going to cause you to really take a hard look at some things, Leo, this week in this month, really, in terms of what you can focus on and how you can move past this constant sense of restriction that you're feeling. This is a one-way flow of abundance, and this could be one-way flow of energy with, you know, giving and receiving, but this is overgiving and, you know, holding on to what you have, choosing not to help. Someone's not being charitable in a situation. There is very much a selfish energy around here, and that is what's causing this relationship to be restrictive here. You know, you have to be generous with everything you have, you know, learned and remain conscious of that flow of abundance, but you also have to, you know, accept an offer. When this sacred balance of energy, it's gonna, you know, otherwise you're donating energetic resources that, you know, there is no life, you know, changing for those in need, right? You're waiting, you know, showing gratitude, pumping that pump of prosperity, but when they're not giving back to you emotionally or investing into the relationship the way that you need, then it becomes a restrictive relationship. It becomes one that is only met one-sided. This is a path of spiritual knowledge that this is kind of putting you on, right? This is a path of self-discovery for you, where you're really starting to go within. You're going to discover, you know, your own knowledge and clarity, like, again, that you're seeking here about the situation. I feel like it's detrimental for you to do so at this time as well. Leo, this is no energy of holding back and sort of wondering about the situation anymore. You're looking at how you can go forward. This is a new beginning here that you're trying to put into place. This is planting seeds for the future as well. Great potential here, freshly rooted beginnings coming in for you, and I feel like now is that positive time for you to embrace it. Open your heart up to what is fresh. Open up your heart to what is possible. Open up to the new beginnings that are available to you, instead of restricting and believing that they're just going to be set up to fail like the last, right? This is planting your goals with intention, right? You're starting to see that this ace kind of initiates a timeline where, you know, future wealth, health, material abundance is ushered in. And you have to, you know, by putting that energy into your conditions and determination, dedication, that's when you're going to see things start to change in terms of not only love, but in life as well for you. This 9 of Wands clarifying that. Again, this is you being restricted, but it's by, I feel like, almost mind, right? You're not being so much restricted by physical things as much as you are being restricted by this mind over mentality. This is even in the face of adversity and exhaustion. You always will stand tall and strong, right? You're ready, resilient, you're persistent, you're Leo, right? And ready to do what it takes to get to finish line. So you do have to keep pushing through, and you will at the end of the day. But you're just don't let others or the situation get to you, because there is going to be a sense of they're going to try, because, you know, they don't understand how or what you're capable of doing, in the sense of being strong enough to face this adversity and move on, right? This is sort of chasing luxury and status here as well for some of you. I could feel like that's part of the issue. Maybe that's what the issue is here in some ways that cause a lot of issues in this relationship. You know, remember, perceptions change, right? You're one small move away from seeing the bigger picture. You're from unearthing a legacy of wealth that's already yours. But again, expect the arrival of success. Believe in it, right? Manifestate. It's time to prepare for, you know, good things happen. There's a negative energy around wealth that has to change here. And it could be wealth in relationships, but you know, just a money dynamic that's created a really unhealthy situation. One that doesn't, you know, respond well in terms of relationship, right? I feel like right now, be cautious again about accepting or making any offer, right? But I feel like the timing isn't right. Something's not going to come to fruition here. And I feel like this is assessing the feasibility of what is actually expected in terms of love, in terms of a financial. Maybe your expectations of your partner are a little bit demanding here, and impossible to sort of achieve. That Three of Swords, Leo, you know what it is. It's painful separation, that heartbreak that's happening here. Heartbroken, and I feel like if you find yourself sort of wavering realities, losing something that feels near and dear to your heart, this too shall pass, my heart goes out to you, but this is a severing, and it is painful, yes, but it's a necessary part of your process, Leo. Despite all the proof of the contrary, there is a brightly lit, future in your coming for you, right? So prepare for that. These negative energies and times, there are always opportunities, cliche to say, I guess, but to become stronger and more resilient, right? Give yourself time to actually heal, right? And know that you're gonna love, thrive, and find the person of your dreams in the future. This isn't the end for you, and you're not going to be left to be alone, right? This is not what that's meant to be. And I feel like sometimes we can really believe that when we're in a relationship, we're not meant to be happy, and that's the end of it, right? You are a free spirit, Leo, with a passion for life, okay? This Page of Wands, you're filled with new ideas, and you have a strong pull towards using some new ideas to start something new in a new phase of your life. Jump on that opportunity. A spiritual path may be calling to you as well at this time, but whatever it is, now is the time to embrace the opportunity. This Ace of Cups coming in, love is coming in, but when you least expect it, stop looking for it, and that's when it'll arrive on your doorstep, I promise you. Oftentimes we get stuck, but this is new connections, new romantic energy coming in for you, even new friendships, an extremely positive energy, right? Vibrant new beginnings coming in from you. Your heart is beginning to open. You're starting to see love for what it really is and be optimistic and expansive, and that's great new energy for you. This is becoming a powerful beacon for something that is awakening your future. Nine of Cups coming in reverse, because you're just on the precipice of getting it. This is because you're a little bit, rather than looking outside for that happiness, look again within here, Leo, what success looks like to you, how you define it. If your outside world is not bringing contentment, change that definition of success. Change the narrative, right? This is the time to get real about connections and past baggage. Until next time, namaste.